All right, guys, my name is Michael Reed. I'm the podcast server. I just got back in my car. I just served somebody, and I got back in my car. And now, before I do anything, I just want to note that I took the time, the date and time, wrote it along with the person's name while I was standing right there in front of her. I wrote the date and time while I was there. She might have a video camera that is showing everything that I just did, right? She might have a video camera that shows the time and everything. And if she said, my affidavit that I'm swearing under penalty of perjury to, that is going to have that time on it. So it's important. So that's the first thing. I'm done. I served it. Now I need to get back to my car. This lady wasn't violent. If she was, I'd have to handle that situation, and that's for another video. But I have to handle that situation. But the goal, always remember, the goal is to get back to the car safely. You don't trip, you don't get bit by a dog, none of that. So anyway, I made it back to the car. Once you get back to the car, you need to not get in the car, hang out, check your Facebook, do a YouTube live, nothing like that. You need to get in the car, and what I like to do is, while I'm putting on my seatbelt, putting it in gear, I have my iPad right here. And what I like to do is I set my next route. So I'll take my iPad and I'll double tap it, give me my GPS. I'll hit the next route the next stop I'm going to, which this is actually the case right now. I like to use Waze app because it tells me when there's a cop coming up, or it tells you in construction zones and things like that, places to get gas, stuff like that. So I'm putting that in as I'm taking off, and then I have a 2-corner rule. So you got to turn. So I left the house, I just made 2 corners, I'm sitting here. Now I can stop, put it in park, and do my paperwork. Okay, so I got her name, got the date and time put down. Now I got to put her description. I want to make sure I get her description. And then if I really want to get a photograph of the house, then I can drive back by and take a picture of the house. But the truth is, the only times I do that, I do it before I even knock on the door. Take a photograph of the house before you even get out of the car, because then they're never going to know why you took. Probably won't even notice that you took it, and you could probably get the best photograph. So, like, if I'm going to post a notice, I post it first. Take a picture of it with the address so that I can see the address and everything right there in it. And then I knock on the door. I get some weird looks when they answer the door and they look at their door and they see a notice on it. There's a few situations where I was like, man, I should have knocked first. But I've served probably 10,000 notices. And maybe twice did I think, man, I should have just knocked first. One time I was posting it and a lady saw me through the window that's on the door. So if there's like a window on the door, maybe knock first, or tape it somewhere else. Anyway, that's for another video. When you get back to the car, take your notes. You got your time, you got your description, and what I always do, and this is a little ninja trick for you guys. What I always do is I take one thing that I remember that will jog my memory about the situation. So she had a Donald Trump sign in the lawn, and I saw that, and I was like, interesting. The election's over. Why does she have that? Like, she's, by the way, we won. I don't know. That's cool, whatever. But anyway, so that helps me remember. So Trump sign. If they had an ugly dog, I'll write ugly dog. So, but that jogs my memory, so I can quickly remember what was happening at the scene. And so when I was there. So now I'm headed to my next stop, and every stop is different. So, but now I've logged this one. It's important to make sure that you treat each serve like it's your only serve, and I think that's what I did here today. And keeping good practices, like not doing your paperwork in front of the house, is it's good to think about, to make sure that you don't end up one of the guys that gets shot. All it takes is one person. Okay, you say, oh, it never happens. Yeah, because a lot of people are really safe about the way they serve, about the way they do things. So if you're kind of willy-nilly, you'll be that one guy that's sitting out there doing his paperwork, and some old granny he just served, he thinks is harmless, comes out with a double-barrel shotgun and blows your head off. Like, It's a little dramatic, but that's what it could happen. So, you guys, I just created this YouTube channel. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, you're interested in learning more about serving papers, about how to stay safe while you serve papers, but also how to build the business. I'm writing a book on automation. I already wrote a book on e-filing for my attorney clients, you know, for anybody really, but it's called California E-Filing Handbook because they didn't have one. So I thought, you know what? My clients need a handbook. So I made a handbook. So you can check out all the cool stuff I got going on at psdaily.net. So thank you for watching the video, and we'll catch you next time.